An excellent day, everyone, wherever you are in the world. My name is Nnoka. I am the More Coach. I'm really excited. Today is day 8 of the More Challenge. Drum rolls. Oh, wow. I'm just so excited. And really, because it's a journey, right? So today we're talking about wealth consciousness, right? And tomorrow is a rest day for all of us because we're going to be watching the videos from day 1 to day 8 and getting our questions all written out so that we can have them answered in the webinar 2 days from now. All right, so we're going to be answering all of those questions in the next 2 days. All right, I'm really excited. Today, we're talking about money consciousness, and this is a very important aspect for a lot of people because about 80 to 95% of people believe that they've been blocked in some way, shape, or form from making money. Either they feel their life is too hard, or someone is responsible for them not making money. All right, so it's very important. And what really is wealth? Because wealth goes beyond just having physical money. So wealth is like a 360-degree thing. It has the well-being in it. It has the inner happiness and peace as well. Then you have relationships because a wealthy person has great relationships as well. Wealthy, right? So what kind of wealth do you have? That's the question. Because wealth is not just money in the bank account, right? So we're really going to be breaking down a whole lot so that people can have a prosperity and mindset and a positive money consciousness, right? That's the whole idea here. We want you to develop this wealth consciousness so that you can thrive, right? It's very important, right? So, first of all, right, we're going to be talking about the money beliefs. I'm going to just break down a few money beliefs that people have had and has held them back. The one that is so popular is that some people believe that rich people are bad people. So if you believe that a rich person is usually greedy or they don't care about people, then you have a negative emotion towards those rich people, and it's impossible for you to be like them, right? Because you can't become what you don't want. You're repelling it, right? So even if money is going to flow to you unconsciously, your mind is going to sabotage you because of your belief. All right, so what is your belief around money? The second one that is also very popular, especially in Africa, is money and spirituality. Oh my God, because a lot of people think that if I have money, I will no longer be spiritually focused. And that's not true. One thing we do not know is that money on its own is an instrument, it's just energy, pure energy, right? And when it is circulated well, it flows magnificently. But money is also a magnifier of who we are. All right. So if you're a wicked person, or you're a greedy person, or you're just someone that wasn't going to be spiritually focused, when you have the money, it just shows who you truly are. All right. Or who you have been developing yourself to be. All right. So it's not because of the money that you become all of those things. Right. So the other way as well, if you're a really generous person and you love to give, and you're a philanthropist, once money comes into your hand, you start thinking of who to give money to. When you have more money in your bank account, you want to share and be nicer to other people. So that's just the way it is. Another money belief that we need to watch is the belief that we are linked to a certain amount of money because of our roots. So certain people believe that because they are from this family, or their ancestors have never earned such an amount, then they have been identified with that money ceiling as well, right? So they believe that they adopt it, and then their ancestors' beliefs are pushed down the ancestral chain, right? And it becomes a trend to become poor, and that's not what you want. So some families feel that they are poor, and some other families identify themselves as wealthy, and they become wealthier. That's why they said the poor become poorer and the wealthy become wealthier, because guess what, if you continue the habit of the things that make you poor, then you continue in that direction, you'll be poor. And if you do the things that make you rich, then you would be richer. All right. So you need to watch that as well. Some people believe that they are not also worthy to have money because of their low confidence issues and some other limiting beliefs that come with it, like I don't deserve to make more money, or that I'm not working hard enough, and all of that. And then some other people have associated money to effort. So if they don't put all of the efforts in the world, that's another, but that's a level of consciousness. Anyway, you need to put some effort to make money, yes. But if they do not put in as much effort, they don't believe that they deserve to make money. And so when you have that belief, it becomes a law over you. And so you need to work your ass off before money comes to you, because unconsciously you will repel all other monies that are supposed to come to you. So you need to be careful about that. All right. So, and I'm going to just quickly break down the three types of consciousness that we have on money, right? So that people would know that number one type of consciousness, which is the lowest type of consciousness, is that you have to work your ass off. So you have to be in effort every time to get any kind of money coming into your bank account, right? So you have to be careful, identify if that's where you are, and start to walk towards, getting out of that. Then some people understand that, oh, okay, so I have to use some secrets to success to work. So they get the strategies so that they can work less. And then guess what? They make money. Yeah, because of that. The third type of consciousness is people that want to connect with energy to make inspired action, right? So they want to live a life of ease and abundance. They want to live a life of flow. They want to live from within, right? So this kind of people, those are the highest level of consciousness available, right? So is that where you are? Ask yourself those questions, right? Because it's very important for you to know. How do you raise your money consciousness? I'm just going to give you quick quick ways of raising your consciousness. And number one way I'll tell you is to practice gratitude. You need to go within, you need to stop and be grateful for what you have right now, because gratitude is the catalyst for more to come your way. Gratitude has always been the one thing that allows you to have more coming to you, right? And then the second thing that can raise your money belief is having an honest conversation with yourself. All right, so ask yourself, where am I when it comes to money? Have that honest conversation, and don't judge yourself when you're asking yourself those questions. Don't judge your emotions, just see where they are coming from, and do that in a place of introspection. So sit down and meditate, breathe in and breathe out, and listen to where all of this is coming from. Then don't judge others as well. Take full responsibility for it. Don't blame your mom, your dad. Remember that everybody is doing the best that they can at the level that they are and with the resources available to them. So when you see that, absorb it, allow it to be, And then guess what? You get to go to the next level because you have taken full control of the story. All right, because if you say you can't take responsibility, that means someone else has to take responsibility. And unless that person does something, you will not be free. That is not a place to be. You want to take responsibility so that it allows you to take action. Okay, so 3 things I would want you to do today, right? Really simple. Is number one, sit in a place of introspection. All right, just sit down and have the conversation with yourself. Quiet, be quiet and reflect. Identify any limiting belief that you have about money. Then write it down. You must write it down. I've told you the importance of writing things down. It makes you more aware of it. All right, so write it down. Write those beliefs that do not support you or your dreams and desires. Those money beliefs could be unconscious, or you have these dreams and desires that you need to achieve. So write them and see where you are with that. The second process you need to take is to begin to reflect where they actually came from. All right? Is there something that maybe it was said to you when you were younger? Remember, I said do this without judgment. So, was it said to you when you were younger, or did you inherit it from your parents? You saw them doing this over and over again, and you felt, okay, this is just the way to go, and you inherited it. If that is so, then begin to release yourself from that. Release those negative emotions that came with your experience or the past events that happened to you, so that they don't sabotage or hinder your efforts, from earning that money that is supposed to come to you, your ability to reflect who you are and earn and or magnetize the kind of money that should come to you, right? Because you are the money. If you understand that, and I'm going to explain that in the webinar, you are the money. The money is not out there, right? So just write that down and remind me in the webinar. I'm going to explain what that means, right? And then number 3 is write out the amount that you would like to earn. Write it out first. Then look at it and double it, right? When you've doubled it, put times 10 around it and get the figure, and see how you feel when you're looking at that figure times 10. All right, and tell me if you feel this jump in your heart, then you will know that this is where your money ceiling is. So wherever your money ceiling is, you feel it in your heart, right? You write the money first, and then you double it. If you feel that or you don't feel anything, put times 10, make it times 10. All right, 10x it and see if your heart skips a bit, right? And then you would know if that's your money ceiling. So with that, you want to begin to ask yourself, if I have this amount of money, what would I do with it? Why would I want to earn this amount of money? Right? Because if you can put a why to it and begin to see how you can use this to make life better for yourself and the people around you, then guess what? You allow your mind to start to cultivate a positive money consciousness. All right. So do these 3 things and let me know how it worked for you. Don't forget, write out all of your questions. We get to answer it in 2 days in the webinar. Tomorrow we get to watch all of the videos. God bless you.